The same thing you asked me, how many leads I close, man, if I get 10. So for the people, what are those expectations, out of 10 leads, booked, closed,
Well,
etc.?
one thing I have noticed, man, is the fact that there's no such thing as perfect. Like you can't get 100 leads and 100 clients and 100 sales and 100. It's not like that. And with these aren't one call closes usually. So probably out of 100 leads, I'll probably talk to half. You know what I mean? And then once I talk to half, the ones that I probably get a chance to set an appointment for is probably out of 50, maybe 20. You know what I mean? And it depends on if they can qualify, depends on if they could do, any of those things. It kind of goes as far as closing rates and nothing like that. But for the most part, if I get you on the phone with these leads, like 9 times out of 10, we're closing. And like I said, unless it's something like that I can't help or you couldn't help as being the lead, the advertising marketing, which is something like, will they show up for the Zoom call, or if they got to reschedule because they forgot, or they life happens, like people say nowadays, life be lifing, you know what I mean? So sometimes those happen, you got to follow up. But I mean, I have never had as much success with any other leads as I'm having with yours, man. I just haven't.
And I want people to know he's not lying, because
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
This man took like 3 weeks to get started. He was
Yeah,
like, hey, it's gonna be good, bro. Like,
yeah, I must have asked you every question and asked every question to him twice. Yeah, I did, brother.
He was adamant. I'm like, look, man, Brandon referred you, man. I promise you, like, I can't guarantee you're gonna be successful, but if you just follow the blueprint, watch the videos, you know what I mean? Just come into it, relax, be cool. You're gonna have good conversations and just let the rest handle it. And literally, y'all, like when I tell you, I don't even talk to this man, and that's not a bad thing. Like he just works. Payment comes out, he's cool, y'all. Like
couple times you even told me like, hey man, conversation is key. I'm like, Trey, man, my bad, bro, but I just be so busy trying to work and do everything, man. Trust me, with me, no news is good news, man. So but I understand why the communication is key, because when you changing things up, you want to try something different or whatever like that, or something that is working or isn't working. I get it, man, but I haven't had a reason. You know what I mean? Like the one thing I probably can say as far as realistic expectations is, number one, don't expect everybody to answer. That doesn't matter. That's not a Trey lead lab or somebody else or agent lead. That's just how people work in general. So if you get 100 leads and you're expecting 100 people to answer the first time you call them, that there's nothing on the planet that could actually happen that way. I've had friends and family who I book appointments with and they forget and they don't answer, man. So that has nothing to do with that. So I would say that's the one person, but sometimes it takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 follow-up calls, you know what I mean, to finally get somebody. And the good thing about these leads is the fact that when they hear your name, they instantly know. So the wall comes down, and even if it's 7 times you try to call them, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, Darren, yeah, I remember doing that a month ago. Yeah, Darren, yeah, sorry, man, I seen you call a couple times. There ain't none of this. I have yet to have one client that I've talked to or one lead that I've talked to that has been a other than positive conversation, man. And that's the one thing that blows my mind is that part, man. So the way you're doing, the way you're vetting these, and the way that you're, the whole ad system works, man, it's salute, man.
No, I definitely appreciate it, man.